Hey guys, if you want to know how I got this sultry, luxurious, warm brown eyeshadow look, then please keep watching. So to start off, we're going in with the Day Stick I got that from Sephora. I just use it to slick back my hair, take away the flyaways or the weird hairs that like to pop out on the side. You know, this really gives you such a slick back look, and I also use it on my eyebrows. Next, we're going in with eyeshadow primer. This is Urban Decay, and I like to just blend it pretty close to the eyebrow, just, you know, to have everything stick. And I got this new eyeshadow palette from Sephora. They were having like this big sale, and I think that this is actually still on sale, so I will link it below if you guys want it. But it is it's the mix and match palette, and I didn't know what the mix and match part meant until one of these accidentally popped out, so I guess you can mix and match them. So first, I am, again with my Day Stick, just going in on the eyebrow, and I like to put product on first, brush it out, and then I like to press it down with my fingers to just, girl, I want it to stick onto my face. I want them to stick onto my face all day. All right, so then we're going to, as our base, go in with shade 1, and this is like a cream to powder, and this is my first time trying it, and I was so impressed by how smooth and buttery it goes on. I really was like, whoa. I love these cream eyeshadows. I don't know, I guess it's a cream, and then it sets after like probably a minute. It looks like a powder, so it's actually amazing. It stayed on all night, you guys. It's super nice. Then I'm going in with shade 9, and I'm just putting that on the eyelid and then working it up into the crease. And I like to go a little bit above the crease with this super light shade because I'm going to be using like, I don't know, I think I use like 4 different colors, honestly. But I like to do that because it does give the eye shadow a really nice transition. It almost gives that sunset look, you know? So this is shade 3 that I'm only bringing down on the actual lid a little bit and then working it into the crease. And I like to also wing out my eyeshadow as well, like kind of give the eye a cat eye look. And it's gonna be looking like crazy raccoon-like, but trust the process. And then I'm literally doing the exact same thing on the bottom, starting with that cream to powder situation, and then all the shades that I've used on the lid. And I like to just connect the bottom to the wing that I'm doing with the eyeshadow. And then I went in with a darker shade. This is the darkest shade, shade 7, so that I do work in the crease as well, a little bit on the lid too, but really just making sure that I'm blending it in. First, I like to sometimes just place the blush so that it looks even on both sides, and then I really go in and blend it. Again, trust the process, girl, trust the process, okay? And then I like to, even with that dark shade, wing it out outside of the eye. Then I'm going in with shade 8. It's this beautiful bronze glittery eyeshadow. I don't think this one's a cream to powder, but I wish it was. But it's still so gorgeous. I love the shade so much, so that I put all on my lid, and I did not put that in the crease. And then I'm going in with a more gold glitter, and I just put that in the center so that your eye can, it's just when the light catches it, it will really focus. It brings attention to the eye. And then with that lighter glitter, I also just like to put that right underneath my eye, and then in the corners of my eye as well. Oh, sorry, did I say underneath? Underneath the brow, because it gives the brow a nice lift, and it really opens up the eye and just honestly elevates the eyeshadow look, okay? So next, we are gonna go in with this is a clean brush. I haven't used it before, and I just blend everything out and make sure it looks good. And girl, normally I'd use a makeup wipe, but I was just lazy to clean up the shadow, so I just use my beauty blender. Then I go in with the Sephora liner. I don't like to go all the way sometimes. I just kind of start halfway and work it up and just wing it out. And this is a brown shade. I just feel like with my green eyes, brown looks better on me personally. It's a lot softer, and it's just really nice with like the brown, sultry, luxury, minimal, but also beautiful look. Then I just go in with my Hourglass mascara, and I'm going to put that on my top lashes and my bottom lashes. And I do like to just, at the corners of my lashes, I like to just wing it out and up just to kind of open up the eye and give that cat eye sort of look. And then I just go in and blend the bottom because I just didn't like that it wasn't blended enough, so I blended it in. This is where we're at so far, and by the way, I'm not wearing any foundation or concealer or anything because this is just an eye look. But for lip, I'm going to also go in with a brown to match the eyeshadow. So I'm going to start with this Sephora light, and you guys, also on sale, I'm pretty sure. Y'all need to get these liners. They're so good. So I go from corner to corner on the top, but then on the bottom, I don't go corner to corner because I just personally prefer this. It gives you a plumped look. And then I like to just blend it in with my finger to avoid the harsh lines and kind of give it that ombre look when I put on lipstick or lip gloss. Today, I'm going to use a lip gloss. This is from Sephora, as I think it's still on sale. Everything is linked below if you guys want. This is shade Nude. It's also a lip plumper. I really like to do gloss with the liner because it really gives your lips that nice plumped look. So this is the final result. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.